Hello everyone. Waterbury here with a quick message, all right? All about energy, boundaries, and not worrying about miserable people, okay? As we're moving more into this new age, all these planets are moving into Aquarius. I'm going to be dropping lots of tea about moving into this age and this energy because the themes are definitely going to be shifting up, okay? Most recently, we had a lot of planets in Capricorn, all about it's very Saturnian, all about working hard, revealing your authentic self, and removing anything that no longer serves so that you really can get to a place of empowerment that will push you up the mountain of success. Okay, that's Capricorn all day. Okay, it's about the sacrifices in life, the hard work in life, the tough struggles we go through to gain mastery and strength to push us through situations that will get us to the top. Okay, that's Capricorn. But this past 3 years ish was very isolating for a lot of people. It was very real. Okay, Saturn is all about our reality. Okay, so it got really real for a lot of people. And what I'm noticing though is the amount of misery in people is increasing. People are miserable. Okay. And a lot of people don't know how to deal with their misery, so they're projecting it and throwing it on everybody else. All right. Personally, I am Saturnian as hell. My chart ruler is conjunct Saturn. I have so much Saturn in my chart that I know how to deal a lot with hardship and struggle and patience and all these things. That's my whole life, okay? But a lot of people, especially this past 3 years, if they don't have a lot of Saturn in their chart, and that's the majority of the people that are miserable, the people who don't understand this energy and have to get used to it, they're really struggling, okay? And this past 3 years has been hard for them because, and it's hard for everybody, but really, it's about a lot of life is not how you, not the situations you go through, but how you handle them, basically. We all go through all kind of situations, but it's about how you handle them. That's life, okay? But this past 3 years has been tough for a lot of people, a lot of restrictions, limitations, hard work, karma is back. This is all Saturn, okay? Patience tests, limitations. You're trying to go somewhere, there's frustrations, things aren't working out in the way you want them to. This is all Saturn, okay? He's here to mature us, okay? And as we're moving into the age of Aquarius, this is a Saturnian age about maturity, okay? And innovation, okay? So we're leaving a Piscean age more about kind of the savior and trusting and opening up in the collective to more about, okay, yes, still collective, as Aquarius is all about collective and humanitarian focus, but it's about how do we each individually connect to each other. So we have to have a lot of responsibility of self. We have to be responsible for ourselves in this new age. So all this Capricornian, Saturnian energy is coming around to get people on there, to get serious, okay? So back to the initial point. So that was a Saturnian, Capricornian energy the past 3 years. Now for this next 3 years, we're moving into Aquarian energy, which is still Saturnian, but it's about innovation and creating new and fitting into where you belong in society, okay, and figuring out how we all can help each other move into something new, all right. But the thing about it is, this energy is going to increase the misery in people, okay? People who do not have already had issues with the Saturnian energy the past 3 years. Saturn is also depression, pessimism, all these things. A lot of people have been even more depressed, mentally ill, pessimistic, negative, lashing out. This is all coming in from Saturn. Okay, I was born with Saturn conjunct my Mercury, so that's my mind. So I grew up, super pessimistic, doubtful, worryful, all these things, so fearful. These are all Saturn. So I understand the energy. Literally yesterday, Saturn and Jupiter met up. I mean, Saturn and Mercury met up, and that's literally the same alignment I had. And a lot of people were miserable yesterday, not in the best place, okay? So what I'm saying is a lot of people in the world just know what's going on. And what's happening is there's a separation. I talked about this a little bit. As we move into this new age, people that are ready and more healed. I'm not trying to say people that are healed, because nobody's fully healed if you're on Earth, okay? But people that have been taking that past 3 years seriously, really working hard and dealing with the issues of frustration and patience, but in a positive way, okay? Standing up and learning how to place boundaries and not resisting Saturn. That's what happened the past 3 years. Either you resisted Saturn and you had to deal with a lot of frustrations, limitations, and you didn't really learn anything from it. You just kind of got your ass beat. Or you dealt with the energy and you got dealt with frustration, but it grew you, okay? So now we're moving to this new age of Aquarius and all these Aquarian energy, and it's still Saturnian, all right? The traditional ruler of Aquarius is Saturn. But the thing about it is it's going to be now taking all that we've learned, and really what Saturn and Aquarius is doing is stripping away even more of who you thought you were, and getting you to really embrace your unique self, okay? So that you can get on your authentic life path and be the puzzle piece in the puzzle that we all need, okay? A lot of people are still living lives that are not authentic to them. They're still doing things that other people say they should. They're still putting on a mask of this is who I should be. They're still trying to act like they're all innocent when they have a lot of shadow things that they haven't integrated yet, okay? There's a lot of facade and fakeness all through the world, okay? And Aquarius, if you know Aquarius, I'm an Aquarius myself, that's not what we do, okay? We rule truth and knowledge, and so we're here about looking and figuring out and discovering the truth of who you are, the truth of who society is, okay? Notice astrology is ruled by Aquarius. Astrology helps to show you who you are. It gives you awareness, and not only who you are, but the themes of the world, so much, okay? And so what this message is as we move into this age of Aquarius even deeper, okay, the lessons are going to be a lot about finding people you belong with, people of like mind, and detaching from everyone else. I'm not trying to say dip out on people. That's not what it is, okay? We still have social media. We're still connected. There's no way we cannot be connected. But your mental focus, Aquarius is a fixed air sign. It's about fixating on something and figuring out how to innovate that and grow that. Okay, so people are going to be starting to go off in their own little groups of like mind and innovating things in new ways, which is perfect. But we're going to need to really learn to focus your energy because there's going to be a lot of distraction. A lot of Aquarian energy is about dealing with distraction. Okay, same with Saturn as well. You know, it's about Saturn rules karma, but also time. So it's about what are you doing with your time. Okay, and Saturn in Capricorn shows you that there is time and you can't waste time and you have to get to the top of the mountain. You have there's patience. There's a lot of things that in time that come with Saturn and Capricorn. Saturn in Aquarius teaches you, yes, time is still important, but it's because time will run out. We don't have all day, so you have to get things going. Uranus and Aquarian energy is very sudden and fast because it's about breaking through and breaking free. Okay, so saying all that, all right, there's going to be a lot of people that are dealing with this energy in not the best way. Okay, and I've seen this in my life especially, but I'm sure everybody's seen it. Okay, notice what happened at the Capitol. Okay, that's that Aquarian energy of rebellion not dealt in the right way. Okay, it's sudden, it's breaking through, and it's projecting all your issues out on other people. All right, this video was started, okay, because I'm living in an apartment complex, and the person above me especially, literally adult, you can be a certain age, like 18 or whatever, and to be counted as mature and adult, but a lot of people are old and children in their bodies, okay? Apartment complexes, we all live with each other, and there's supposed to be courtesy for noise, especially in nighttime, okay? When I tell you it's a toddler living above me, all right? And the thing about it is, with my energy, I was like, hey, let me just write a little note, maybe they don't know. It got louder, okay? So then I'm like, okay, let me send a complaint. It's getting louder, so basically there's toddlers upstairs, and it's showing the issue of projection. Okay, this is happening all over. There's so much fighting I'm seeing on the street, and just people are not handling their own issues. Okay, they're tossing them out on other people. All right. For example, the issue I'm dealing with. Okay, I reached out. Hey, you're a little loud. You get louder, and you're like, come on. You know what I'm saying? So this is the energy that this Aquarian energy is doing. It's showing you miserable people. People don't know how to handle their lives. And the thing about it is, if you weren't miserable, you would, have some heart for other people. You got to be a miserable person to not care about what other people are going through. When you're living your life and enjoying yourself, you want to be a good service to other people. But if you're miserable and your life is shit, okay, you don't really care about connecting and helping other people. You get what I'm saying? You just do your own thing, and your life is miserable. So why not just toss it on other people, make theirs miserable as well? So this is what you're going to notice, and you're going to see in the world a lot. This Aquarian energy is about Aquarius rules detachment and an objective understanding of what to focus on. Okay, so lessons for myself especially. Initially, I was like, what? I'm so aggravated, so pissed, and now I'm really just looking at the person like, it's sad, And the thing about it is, with this energy, it teaches that I don't have to do anything. Because of the actions you're already doing, I can see your life is already. You're gonna mess up yourself. You get what I'm saying? And this is what happens. This is what Aquarius is about. And as an Aquarius myself, I had to learn this a lot. Okay, it's moving through life and realizing, okay, I got a certain amount of time, a certain amount of people I need to connect to. to get this thing done. So let me figure out the best way to do that. And if you're sending out energy that's in the way, I'm going to have to detach and step onto the left and keep it moving. You get what I'm saying? We don't have the time moving into this new age to get distracted and get caught up in a whole bunch of drama, a whole bunch of mess, especially when it has no, it's not going to benefit you. You get what I'm saying? Yes, Saturn can bring issues where you have to deal with, okay? But dealing with someone that can't live with other people, you know what I'm saying? Or dealing with, someone that can't keep their issues, deal with them personally, you know what I'm saying? People on the street that, I've seen the craziest stuff. Literally, I saw a literal fight on the street from someone, like an argument, someone got cut off. They both pulled over and started fighting each other. I'm like, just because you got cut off, like, really? We can't just have an exhale and, like, it's okay, you know what I'm saying? So this energy is coming in and getting people very tense and very tight, especially with Mars squaring stuff. It's this next month and a half is a lot, okay? But I want to share this video because I'm learning lessons myself. Initially I was frustrated, and now I'm just like, you know what? There ain't nothing I can do, okay? I've written my letter. That didn't do anything. It actually made it worse, okay? So now I can just calm down and just do me. And now I haven't even really noticed it as much, and it's actually hilarious to me. I'm like, wow, people just live all kind of crazy. You know what I'm saying? Just because you're an adult doesn't mean that you live like one. And so it's humorful, whereas I started out frustrated because I can't, all this noise. Now I'm like laughing. You get what I'm saying? Because it's funny. People, now you're trying to antagonize and being extra loud and stuff. And it's just showing me your maturity level. You get what I'm saying? And so this is what we're trying to move into the new age. Focus on yourself, okay? And focus on the higher plan and focus on people of like mind, all right? And that's going to push us into the future, okay? We can't get distracted with all the stuff going on, all right? All the celebrity drama, all the stuff going on in the world, okay? Or the little petty stuff, okay? We don't have time for that. And Saturn in Aquarius is really going to show you. That's what time, that Aquarian energy is about, is really figuring out how to use your time in the best way. Okay, so that's my message, y'all. That's what I'm coming to let you know. It's going to get even more tight. People are really feeling it. This energy is tough, and a lot of people aren't handling it in the best way. Okay, the thing about it, though, this is life. You learn how to handle it. Okay, I didn't handle it in the best way, and I still sometimes don't handle stress in the best way. But it's about the lessons of it. We're all learning how to deal with these things. Okay, but as we move through deeper into this Aquarian age, we can't get bogged down and lost in what other people are dealing with. Okay, Aquarius is again about that detach. It's not detaching in a place of avoidance or dismissiveness. It's a place of, okay, hold on one second. Let me go to the top floor and look down on this situation so I can get a bigger overview of really what's going on. Okay, so that's my little tea, my little spiel. Much love, guys. I'll talk to you later. Deuces.